Welcome to Prince William County, Virginia, located 25 miles south of our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. Prince William County is a beautiful and prosperous suburban area. Here, in the town of Woodbridge, many residents enjoy good jobs, reliable transportation, and nice homes. But unfortunately, not everybody is so well off. Many residents here have fallen into the poverty and homeless category of our society. Meet Brian, forced out of high school and into homelessness at the age of 18. Brian, like other homeless people, lives in a small tent in the woods.
I first became homeless, I was 18 years old. My dad kicked me out of the house. I had nowhere to go. And I was down there, I was sleeping in bus booths until I found out where the shelter was. And I got attacked a few times in the shelters when I did go there.
When a person is newly homeless, they absolutely do not know what to do. They just wander the streets. They look for food, they look for shelter, they look for any kind of relief that they can find.
Here in Prince William County, there's at least 500 people who are homeless. Many of these people are living out in the woods in tents. They're living in cars. We've encountered families with young children living in their cars. They'll just park behind a shopping center at night. We found a pregnant woman living in a tent in the woods. The reason they're not so visible here is they're literally hidden. They're in the woods, they're in their cars, they're wherever they can find some semblance of shelter.
There's really people out here that can't work really because they're crippled or injured, and this is the only place they can go.
There's a number of reasons why people become homeless. Often there is some type of crisis, some type of relationship breakdown that just starts the spiral going, and from there it's just a downhill slide. I've heard a number of people tell me, I used to have a job, I used to be married, I used to have a family, I used to have a house, now I have nothing, and I don't know how I got here. I don't know how this happened. And more importantly, I don't know how to get back to where I was.
Multitudes of people, young, old, male and female, are suffering, struggling, and dying due to the poverty and homeless conditions they endure. But concerned citizens and area residents have come together to form a non-profit organization called the Streetlight Community Outreach.
Some of the things that Streetlight does to reach out to the homeless is just help them with practical needs. Providing tents, providing sleeping bags, helping with medications, making a doctor's appointment.
What we strive to do is to reach and to touch these people and to tell them that we care.
There's a lot of hurt and a lot of pain in their pasts, abusive upbringings. Some were victims of trauma. Some came out of the military after having served their country and were adversely affected by that, mental illnesses and the like.
They are not able to get out of their circumstances under their own power.
It's so expensive in this area, so sometimes all it takes is a little thing. A couple little things and someone's in deep trouble. Someone's car breaks down, they get sick a couple days, they get fired from their job or whatever. If they have children, they're in a world of trouble.
The Streetlight has three main fixtures that brighten the darkest corners of our community. First is a Wednesday night benevolence dinner called the Harvest Banquet. Second is our Tuesday and Thursday morning pantry service that provides groceries to those in need. And third is a crisis needs fund that helps alleviate rent evictions, utility cutoffs, and other emergency needs.
When it slows down at work, they have a tendency to lay half the people off and then call them back when things are picking up. Yeah.
I'm in between jobs, and this is a blessing that I come here and get the assistance that I do. Also, I come up for prayer, and I come to the banquet, which is a lot of help.
You can't go to work or you can't apply for a job if you haven't had a shower or a bath, or if your clothes smell because they haven't been washed.
I've had a hard life. I've worked construction all my life. I left home when I was 14 years old, so I've struggled financially most of the time.
Homelessness is more than not having a place to sleep. It's really a crisis of spirit as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I got some problems myself. I take medicine for, just depression and stuff.
Helping men and women overcome their adversities is a rewarding aspect of what we do. But even more rewarding are the opportunities we have to affect the lives of families.
Because families started to come also, we started having teenagers come, children come to the dinner.
Coming here on Wednesday nights after a week of boring misery uplifts me.
They come from families that are very poor. Some of them have lived in cars. Some of them have experienced abuse.
All I want to do is just work and go to school.
Who knows what the future of these kids would be like if they didn't have this positive influence in their life. This gives them a place to come, to connect, to see a youth leader who cares about them.
What this boils down to is matching your generous offers with these significant needs. Here is a list of what you can do to help out. First and foremost, donate. We all have something to give, so dig deep. Money donations always help to get things done. Vehicle donations are a great way to give. One particular need of ours is a 15-passenger van to shuttle people and supplies around. Food donations meet the immediate needs of the hungry and the poor. Service donations, doctors, dentists, mechanics, and other professionals can help out by donating their services. Secondly, volunteer. Volunteers are needed for our pantry service on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, the harvest banquet on Wednesday nights. Drivers are needed for pickup of people and supplies, sound technicians for assistance with the band. Administrative assistance is needed in the office, and mentors are needed to guide people into better stages of life. Please join us here at the Streetlight as we effect a positive change in the lives of much of our society.